Well, as you can tell from the thumbnail of the video, I am so excited to announce my partnership with DJI. I've been using DJI products for the last decade, and to partner up with them now as an athlete and a creative is seriously a dream come true. I am just so stoked about this. So today I'm gonna be telling you guys a bit about the products that I've been using recently, such as this Action 5 here. We're also going to be unboxing the brand new Osmo 360, which was just released this week, and I'll be sharing a bit about what you guys can expect from this partnership moving forwards. So let's get into it. So to start off today's video, I just want to quickly explain my backstory with DJI. But before I do that, if you're new to the channel, what's going on? My name's Pete. I'm a professional mountain bike athlete and content creator based in Utah. And before I was a professional mountain bike athlete, I was actually a filmmaker and photographer in the mountain bike industry. And throughout this whole journey of going from being a film photo guy all the way to now to being a professional athlete, DJI products have been there every single step of the way. I got the DJI Phantom 3 when I was 15 years old. It was my first drone. And since then I've used the Mavics, the Inspires, all the different gimbals. So I put a ton of trust into DJI products throughout my entire career, and to now be in the position to be sponsored by them as an athlete means a lot to me. So I'm just super thankful and super excited to share this video with you guys today. So now let's take a look at some of the gear that I've been using from the brand more recently. So here's a look at some of the products that I've been using over the past few months. These products are all new to me, but the DJI products I've been using in the past were the Ronin and the Mavic 2. I've been running the same Mavic 2 since 2019, so 6 years. So getting a new drone is gonna make me a very happy guy. So really stoked on that. But when DJI first contacted me about this partnership, the main camera that I wanted to test out was this, which is the Action 5. Now, I knew that this thing was gonna be my workhorse, especially with this setup. So on this Action 5, I've got the FOV boost lens, and I've got a little dead cat taped over the microphone. I knew that this was gonna be the workhorse. This was gonna be my daily driver, both of these, the one with the normal lens and the one with the FOV boost. So wanted to test those out, and thankfully DJI got those sent out very quickly to me, which was super kind of them. They've been amazing to work with. I actually got the FOV boost lens literally the day before I went on my 3-week European adventure. So that was my first trip using the Action 5. So all the content, POV style content that you guys have seen from me almost for the last 2 months or so has all been on the Action 5. So that's been really, really fun. I've been super impressed with the camera, especially with the audio quality. I absolutely would not have agreed to this partnership if I didn't feel strongly about the capabilities of this camera, and I absolutely do. So really, really stoked on the Action 5. And also when you get the Action 5, I think it's the Adventure Combo it's called. If that's wrong, I'll put the correction on the screen right now. You get this really, really awesome battery pack. So 3 batteries, you can charge them all with a USB-C through this. So I've got a bunch of batteries, one case for each of those cameras. And then the other thing I've been using very frequently has been the microphones. So this is the DJI Mic 2. So this has been really cool. I've been hooking this up to my phone to do some voiceovers for some Instagram videos and things like that. And then I'm also really looking forward to testing these. I haven't actually used this yet. This is the DJI Mic Mini. So what I intend to use the Mic Minis for is you can actually connect the microphone to the Action camera, which is so sick that you can do that. So I'm hoping to use the Mic Mini to actually ride with. The audio quality out of the Action 5 is superb. It's the best audio out of an action camera I've ever witnessed, even without adding the little dead cat that I did on this one. I just add that dead cat on every action camera I've ever used just for safety precautions, but it picks up your voice, it picks up the hub especially really, really well, and it manages the wind amazing. So I've been honestly blown away with the audio quality. So it's not that I need the Mic Mini, but hey, if the audio quality is already good and we can get even better, then heck yeah, I'm gonna test it out. So once I'm back riding here in about a week or 2 after this collarbone injury, I'm gonna test out those Mic Mini. So really excited about that. And then the last piece of gear that I've really been putting through its paces is this Osmo Pocket 3, which is actually what we're filming on right now. I shot last week's injury update video on it. I made my DJI announcement Instagram reel with the Osmo Pocket 3. I think it's a really, really cool camera of bunch of people had recommended it to me before I actually got this partnership with DJI. So to have the camera now, I'm just super excited. And it also hooks up very seamlessly with the microphone. So right now I actually have the DJI mic running, hooked up directly to the Osmo Pocket 3. I am running the microphone into the DJI lavalier. I just think it looks a little cleaner than running the box on your shirt. So yeah, that's a look at the products that I've been testing recently. And yeah, everything's been great. I'm super stoked. So now let's go ahead and unbox the brand new Osmo 360, which I'm so excited to get testing. All right, so here's a look at the package we're gonna open up. So we've got the Osmo 360, got a few different mounts, and then what I'm most excited about is that we have this 2.5 meter extended carbon selfie stick. So I'll explain how I'm gonna use that in a second, but let's go ahead and open this up. All right, starting things off with the Osmo 360 here. Let's see what we've got. The camera, got the accessories, and it looks like we've got some form of selfie stick here. So let's start with the exciting part. There we go. This thing is way lighter than I was expecting, which is awesome. And in the accessories pouch here, a little case. We've got another one of those awesome battery cases that I was telling you guys about earlier. So what I think is really cool that DJI did, so here's the battery case from the Action 5 I talked about earlier. Same exact one with the Osmo 360, and it's in fact the same batteries. So if you want the Osmo 360 and you also want a standard action camera, you can buy both from DJI, and the batteries are interchangeable, which is so great because not having enough batteries absolutely sucks. So really cool that everything's cross-compatible there. So really stoked that they did that. So here's a look at everything that was in the box of the Osmo 360. First and foremost, got the camera. Really impressed with this lens cap design. I'm gonna be using both the camera and the lens cap all the time. So really excited to see that that was a well thought out piece of the package. Then we've got this little carrying case, and inside this carrying case was the magnetic clip mount, same one the Action 5 uses. So really great to see another cross-compatible feature between the two cameras. And then we got the USB-C charging cable. We've got the microfiber cloth to clean off the lens if needed. Charging case, as mentioned before. Same charger case as the Action 5. Got sticker, user manual, all that good stuff. And we've got a little selfie stick that it came with. So really impressed with the packaging. DJI, for one, kills it with the packaging on the box, but also just like what's included with the camera. Super great. They really thought of everything. And as I mentioned before, really stoked on this lens cap. So yeah, let's unbox the rest of that package now. So we got this rotating handle here, motorcycle heavy duty mount, heavy duty clamp, and then that extended selfie stick I was telling you guys about. So I'm just gonna rip through opening all this up. This thing's so big it doesn't even fit in frame. It's like you could joust with this thing. Man, I'm stoked. This is gonna be so sick. Everything is unboxed now. Little tripod piece there. Got this clamp. Got this clamp. And we've got the jousting pole, man. We got the mega selfie stick. This thing is so sick. So I'm just gonna thread the 360 camera right to the end of this. And when you do that, you can move the camera in really cool ways that kind of makes it look like you're doing an FPV drone style shot. So I'm really stoked. This is gonna unlock a lot of doors. And that leads me perfectly to what I wanted to talk about next, which is what you guys can expect from this partnership with the folks at DJI. So we've talked about the cameras I've been using, like the Action 5. We unboxed the brand new Osmo 360, but what does all of this mean and how is this gonna impact my content, the channel, and what's it mean for you guys? Well, this is really gonna enable me to pursue my creativity and just further my content and hopefully bring everything to a whole nother level. Having all of this incredible equipment and the support to be creating incredible content with the equipment is just really gonna elevate everything that I produce and everything I do for the channel here on YouTube, for my Instagram, just everything I'm making. So I feel incredibly thankful to have this level of support. It's honestly mind-blowing to me. None of this would be possible without you guys watching the videos. I know I mentioned that in my injury update last week, but I just want to say it again. Like, these things don't happen if people don't watch the content that I make. So a massive thank you to all of you guys. And with that being said, there's going to be a lot more educational content with camera setup coming soon. That's by far my most requested video, is action camera setup stuff. So that's going to be coming very, very soon. I know I've been promising it to some people in the comments for a little while now, but I've known this is going to be coming, so I've kind of been waiting. And just to give you guys a bit of an expectation of when that will be coming, I would suggest planning on around middle September, potentially October. I'm thinking I'll do 2 separate videos, one probably for the Osmo 360 and then one for the action camera. We're going to be doing editing and resolve, camera setup, helmet setup, all the things. So that's going to be awesome to give back to you guys. And additionally, I'm hoping to work with DJI to do some camera giveaways and things, and really just try to get you guys involved more so in the content that I'm creating. That's a big initiative for me moving forward, is a lot more educational content, give back to you guys, and then also try to do some giveaways with my brands and partners. And yeah, none of this would be possible without the audience and you guys watching. So thank you guys all so much for watching this week's video and for the continued support. And I'm just really looking forward to getting the ball rolling with all this DJI content that's to come over the next couple of years. And yeah, big thanks again, and we'll see you next week for another upload. Peace.